What is up, everybody? Jeffrey here with another market update. I'm really excited for this one because things look rather good, actually. I've been a little bit pessimistic about Bitcoin in general, um, and the current state of the market, but right now it doesn't look all too bad. And first, we're going to look at Bitcoin, we're going to look at some alts, and I'm just going to give a quick update on what I'm doing. If you want to talk to me, just use the YouTube chat box. I'm currently seeing it, so we can talk together. So without further ado, Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is still in a bearish trend, although it seems to have possibly made a bottom here. Like I'm not really sure if this is gonna be the bottom. The unbalanced volume appears to have made a higher low. I mean, it's just still forming, could still go down, but this seems to make a higher low. There's divergence on the RSI. As you can see, the RSI is going up and the price is remaining the same. So this is a bullish signal. My holy grail Jesus indicator is like turning bearish here, or bullish, I mean, sorry. So yeah, things are looking pretty good. If we look on the short term, and with short term, I mean 4-hour chart, we can see that it's currently just stabilizing. It appears as though we have made a triple bottom. I cannot yet confirm this. We might still be going down to the next support, which appears to be at 11,500. So that's like the price I bought. On the last crash, I bought at 11,500, which is, let me check, which is about here. So the blue line would be my buy-in price, and that doesn't look all too bad to me. So there's not a real risk for now. If we look even longer term, so let's go to the daily chart. This appears just like another normal correction to me. I mean, we had several corrections in 2017, that's last year already. This year actually went pretty fast. So we had multiple corrections. Here we have a correction which is 39 or 40%. We had another correction which was like 40%. We had a correction recently, and this one is like 40%. So yeah, it doesn't really appear as a crash to me yet. It's just a normal correction, and I believe this correction will be finished pretty soon. At which point my target will actually still be the next resistance line. For the ones that have never seen my live stream yet, just let me zoom out. This is the all-time Bitcoin chart, or well, all-time that matters. Before 2012, there were some, trading, but it doesn't really matter. So this is the channel. As you can see, we have been scraping the bottom for quite a while, and now we are moving up. We are not, maybe we are kind of a little bit entering bubble state, but this could go on. The next resistance is at 47,000 USD, probably 50K, 50,000 USD. And then the next one will be at 160, or more likely 175,000 USD. So that's the targets I'm aiming for. If I would have said in 2016 that Bitcoin's going to 20K, everybody would have told me like, Jeffrey, you are crazy, you're nuts, you should get off drugs. But still, this year we have made, let's see, 2,330%. So that's not too bad at all. So that's basically it for Bitcoin. I'm going to be bullish on this, but we need to see some confirmation first. Now, what does confirmation mean? Let me just show you for a second. I need a small moment. Sorry, there we go. Okay, so we have a resistance line going down. It appears as though we have found a support, which I always make green, going up. And right now this is forming a wedge. And whether on like the outcome of the wedge, we will see where we go. If it breaks upside, I'm gonna be very, very bullish. I'm gonna buy maybe a little bit more Bitcoins. If we break the downside, however, it would be pretty bad. Mostly because these two support lines are based on previous channels, and we left the channel here, like we broke out. I believe this is the retest of this very same channel. That this was resistance, now turned into support. And if this breaks, most likely we will see the bottom of this channel, which will be around 7,000 USD. That would be my prediction, yes. So that's it for Bitcoin. Just gotta wait this one out. We'll have to see where we go. And then it's time for the altcoins. I would like to begin with Lux. Because I'm very excited for this, you know? A lot of people from the group are in Lux. Some panic sold, like right here. They panic sold, which is stupid, mostly because right now we are on a big support. So we have two support lines going up. This was a channel, but now we broke out. I do not believe we will be passing the 60k Satoshi mark. So I don't believe it will go below 60k Satoshi. Reason being, let me just show you real quick. Gonna go to Lux coin. There we go. Markets. Lux BTC. Can close this one. Order book. Order book looks really, really healthy. There's like 10 Bitcoin, 11 Bitcoin of support at the 60k Satoshi mark. So I don't believe we will be breaking this. Also, if you look at the unbalanced volume, this is my whale indicator. You know, we had a massive sell-off right here. The sell-off was huge. But right now, if you look at the volume, not a lot of people are actually selling. So, you know, there's not a lot of coins switching hands. So this basically means that people are buying the dip instead of selling. Otherwise, if they were selling, you would have seen this go below the previous bottom here. But I don't think this will ever be the case. Then I would like to discuss Digibyte. Digibyte is looking really, really great. We called it at 120 Satoshis. Let me just mark that out. 120 Satoshis. The green line is our buy level. Right now we are at 500 Satoshis. We actually hit like 900 Satoshis. So that's what, 5x, 6x. And it's like making a bull flag right now. One thing I would like to note is that somebody right here sold off a shit ton of Digibyte. So there's more Digibyte on the market now. Is this a problem? No, I don't think so. There's plenty of volume to take in the dump. Now let's grab our Fibonacci tool on the left. Fibonacci retracement. And let's see what we got here. So the first Fib level, which is the 236, acted as resistance. You know, we moved right into there a little bit above, but it got punished for doing so because it probably did that too fast. I believe we will need to see a little bit more accumulation, perhaps, before we move to higher levels. But this is definitely a hold right now. If it goes down lower, I'm going to change it into a buy. So yeah, Digibyte's looking really good. I think it's going to moonshot. I think we have like 2x or 3x left from here, which makes me really excited. So yeah. Let's see, what else do we have? We have Expanse, EXP. On Bittrex. So we had a downtrend here. Let me just map that out for you. Which was broken, and it broke out really hard. Right now it appears to be making a bull flag, which is good. Volume is looking good. Volume has never ever been this high. And I would like to take a look at this on the daily chart. As you can see, this is not moon yet. Moon will still come. I would like to take the previous pump as reference. As you can see, it crashed right into the first Fibonacci, which I believe we are going to break as well. There we go. This level has been tested like plenty of times. It got tested here. Here we got a test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tests. So if this level is going to break, it's going to do so really hard. If we move above this level, I don't think any of these resistance points here matter. I think we're going to make a new all-time high if we actually break out, which would be 300k satoshis. Of course, this is longer term, you know, maybe in like 6 months we can reach this level, not tomorrow. But I believe if we move above this resistance, which is at the 236 Fibonacci level, then it's definitely a hold and maybe a buy if you don't have any yet. So yeah, looking really good. If you have any questions, just put them in the chat box. I'm reading it, so feel free. Then I would like to look at something I'm really excited for. This Ethereum. I'm going to look at it in Bitcoin. I believe I don't know the exact level we called it, but it was like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. We shouted that we bought, and we actually broke a really big resistance, and now we are moonshotting for it. I think this trend of Ethereum going higher in Bitcoin will continue. Reason being, the scalability issues of Bitcoin are quite severe at the moment. So people have to go somewhere, and the next obvious choice is going to be ETH. It's very simple. So I'm gonna put my target rather high. My first target that I will be selling at is the 618. This is a major level. 618 is the strongest Fibonacci level. If we go there, I will be selling half my position, and then, you know, I will have a big pile of profits. I will still have the position, and I'm risk-free. You know, that's how I like to trade. I like to trade without risk. And that's also something I did in my EOS position when we actually went up 10x. Hold on a second. When we actually went up 10x, I like sold 10% to make it a free position. It appears it's making a wedge as of now. Short term, let me just go to the 4-hour chart. Very excited for EOS. One of my, the EOS actually is my largest position by far. It is by far my largest position. This doesn't qualify as a wedge, to be honest. Shame. But this is my largest bag. You know, it made several cups and handles, and right now it's just sitting at a major resistance, like super major, very large. If we break clear of this resistance level right here, if we go above this, then this will be the moonshot of the year. Absolutely, it will be the biggest gain possibly I ever made in crypto. I'm already 10x, sold 10%, free back. Most of my, like 90% of all my position is is free, so this is great, and I'm just holding it. You know, if you really want to buy in, if you didn't buy yet, then maybe there's going to be a better chance. We have a support right here. I can imagine the price going down to the support, which currently is at 37,000 satoshis. So not too bad. However, I've been saying this for quite a while, and it never goes to the support. So yeah, make your own decisions, make a wise choice. This is definitely a longer term hodl. When we're going to look at, I'm just doing this really fast because I know people don't have time to look at live streams that are like an hour long. Nobody wants that. AMD is a really easy one for me. If you look at the previous pumps right here, when they reached, hold on, let me just grab my Fibonacci. When the price reached 90,000 Satoshis, it got punished and got sent back all the way down. This pump, however, it's not going to be sent down. It only retraced to the, let me see, 0.5 Fibonacci. And now it's moving up. So that means this pump, this rally has strength in it and it's probably going to break out. And actually it broke out. It had to retest. Resistance became support. And if I grab my MACD and the RSI, just got to check it to be sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. On balance volume is looking great. MACD is all the way down, so it has room to go up. The RSI is looking good. I think this is going to break out, and if I was to buy right now, my target for KMD would be 170,000 Satoshis. But you know, could possibly go higher, depending on Bitcoin performance. But this would be my target. So it looks pretty good. Can I check out Vertcoin? Yes, of course, I can check Vertcoin, Jonathan. Hold on. We are actually still in the same situation for Vert. It appears as though a support line has been found. This is probably going to be a major support. And you have two fractals. This lasted, this was an accumulation period. Price went up and down and up and down, shake out weak hands. It lasted 200 days and then it shot up. Right now, let's see how far we are. I'd say we are 77 days in. So if I am going to take this out, you can see that this support doesn't cross the resistance that Vertcoin made until 200 days or close to 200 days. So I believe a little bit more accumulation has to be done here. Looking at the on-balance volume, there is more buying than selling. So that's like definitely a good sign. I think it's going to duplicate the previous run. So accumulation, breakout to the first fib. Actually, this, yeah, the first Fibonacci. Hold on. There we go, to the first fib. And if we are going to repeat this process, if we are going to repeat it, then it should accumulate a little bit more. And after that, my target would be 150,000 to the first fib. So that's 150k Satoshis, which is pretty nice. You know, would be nice. I still have like 40% of my Vertcoin. I sold 60% on the previous run up because we sold really cheap and I got greedy and I sold like too much. But okay, that's it for Vertcoin. Of course, we might want to take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin is like, it often confuses me, you know. I believe this could go up, but this totally depends on Bitcoin. I believe if Bitcoin is going to crash, if it's gonna go down, Litecoin will make a breakout, like a very large breakout. But why do I only believe if Bitcoin goes down that Litecoin will make a breakout? If you look at the USD chart, and I mean, to be honest, Litecoin is traded mostly against USD, or anyway, a very large portion of it is traded against USD. You can see it made quite a moonshot here. There is one positive sign. We broke out of resistance, so we might actually be going up again. And I don't really know what the current market cap of Litecoin is. Check, it's 13 billion. So, you know, in all honesty, $1,000 Litecoin isn't too weird, because this would take like the market cap to, I don't know, 60 billion, which would put it above Bitcoin Cash, where it deserves to be. Just my 2 cents, and below Ethereum. That's where Litecoin deserves to be, in my opinion. So I'm definitely holding my Litecoins. I'm really excited. This moonshot could take a while, you know. And if Bitcoin goes down, then it's not going to go up in USD value, but it's probably going to go up in Bitcoin value. If Bitcoin keeps bullish or stays bullish, I believe in $1,000 Litecoin before the end of the year. So yeah, it looks rather good. Absolutely. There's just some things I would like to check, because I know a lot of people are in these positions, which are NEO. NEO is doing really well. I still have a little bit of NEO from before I started Cryptocampus. And this NEO actually was bought on this. I remember this really well. I got like raped on Twitter for calling NEO dump, and then it dumped into my target. So that's like, I got really happy. But my buy price is 400,000 Satoshis. And we're well above that, and I believe this might be a breakout here. As of now, we are witnessing a live breakout. So my next target for NEO would be 150,000 Satoshis. I don't think Ryblocks is on Coinigy. XRB. You know, I like Ryblocks. I really do. Absolutely. Don't get me wrong, please. I like it. It's great. But I mean, this is a $4 billion coin with 100 million volume, and most of this volume is on BitGrill. I mean, this is not on any major exchange yet, and this is a total bubble. I mean, if you're in this for like the super long term, then by all means be in it for the super long term. It's no problem. But I mean, in November this was a $24 million market cap coin, which is 20 cents. Right now it's over 100x. People are gonna want to take profit. I mean, people will have made millions of dollars on Ryblocks, and I think once this hits a major exchange, or at least a large exchange like Bittrex or Bitfinex or whatever, I believe we are going to see one hell of a sell-off, and that's probably the best time to buy, because you know this is insane. I mean, in July this coin was 5 cents. Right now it's $33, and this is a bubble and needs to pop. And after it's popped, then probably I will buy in. I mean, this goes for literally every coin. People were so hyped about NEO, you know, it was N shares we bought, and then people were buying in this region, and I was like, no, what are you doing? And then it crashed, and they lost a lot of funds. And you know, this goes for Digibyte here. Look at this NEO pump. Digibyte. Do you see this? After it went like 100x? But this isn't even a 100x, it's less. But here, crash. What else do we have? I believe we have ARC. And of course, in the longer term, it usually recovers. But here we have ARC, Crash. What else do we have? I don't know, Ethereum. We're gonna look at Ethereum after the pump, Crash. This it literally happens on every coin. And don't think your coin. This is not on Ryblox, by the way. This is just in general. I can name 10 of these coins that are currently in pump stage. Your Verge. Let's look at Verge. XVG, yeah, that's it. XVG. Verge, same story. I mean, huge pump and then crash. And now again, it's in a huge pump phase, and this is not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. So that's why I'm saying if you're too late for the pump, you're too late for the pump. Sell the pump, definitely. Like if you don't want to sell a lot, at least just take your position out. If you're up 100x, I mean it's 1% of your position is your investment. You can take that out. But this is just my general point of view on coins that are pumped. So yeah, I guess that's basically it. Um, I'm really excited for 2018. Some stuff I'm doing right now is Discord. It's basically ready. I'm going to my developer in, I don't know, 1 hour. Yeah, in 1 hour I'll be going to my developer. We are going to test some stuff. We are making a new payment integration. We are actually custom building a payment integration because a lot of you guys are having troubles with BitPay because it fucking sucks. No. I am about to release information on the ICO that we are participating in, which is going to be really great. The information is coming really soon, and I hope you guys are excited about it. I'm going to hire some office. I don't know really which office I'm going to hire yet. I gotta see, accessibility is obviously a major point if you're coming by train or, people are literally flying out of Moscow or Los Angeles or Britain or whatever to come here. So that's great. In the end, I just want to have a full office with a lot of computers where everybody can come and trade and have beers, which is going to be fucking awesome. And I guess that concludes it. That's what we are doing right now. Um, and we are going to work really hard to make this happen. So thanks for watching. Have a great day and stay profitable. Bye, guys.